Hi all, welcome you all to HTML tutorial. You all know that HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is used for creating web pages. Before starting, let's first get introduced to some of the terms that are commonly used while we deal about web pages, websites and all. First one, what is web? We all know that it is the short form of World Wide Web, that is WWW, and it is an hypertext based global information system. That is, a web page or a website is a collection of web pages which contains a lot of hypertext and normal text, which leads you to other websites or to other links or other web pages. So what are the features of a web? So web, it is already I told, it is a hypertext information system. Then it is cross platform. Next, it is distributed, it is dynamic, and it is interactive. So what is cross platform? By cross platform, it means that you can access the web from any computer having any operating system. Example, whether it is Android or whether it is Windows, Linux or any OS. That is, the web can be accessed from any computer hardware running any OS using any display. Then comes the term hypertext. Hypertext means it is the text that enables you to read and navigate text and visual information in a non-linear way. It allows you to navigate to the same page or to some other part of the page or to take you to some other website. That is called hypertext. Hypertext are normally text which will be highlighted in blue color, and if it is a hypertext, that is if the text takes you to some other link, then it will be underlined, and when you click on that link will take you to that related web page or website or to that link that is associated with that. Then comes the term dynamic. Dynamic means the information shared across the web is always up to date. Suppose if you are publishing a book and if you want to make any updations or corrections, it is not easily possible for you to make the updations. But in web, at any time, at any place, at any area, at anywhere you can access the web, and the information that you shared on the web can be updated, and changes can easily be made within no time. So the information shared across the web is up to date and you can make the changes very easily. So it is called as dynamic. Then interactive is the next term. Interactive means talking back to the web server, that is the client's computer, that is the user computer will send some request to the server, and the server receives the request and it will gives back the response to the client computer or the browser. So it is called as interactive. It allows users to actively engage with the elements and the features of the web page. Then the term I told is web browser. So what is a web browser? It is an application that we use that helps you to navigate or to view the web pages. So a large number of browsers are available for each platforms, and commonly used web browsers are Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera. A large number of web browsers are available nowadays. Nowadays, web is also available in almost all the digital devices. So mobile browsers. So iPhone and iPad, they use mobile Safari. Android devices have its own browsers. So next step is what the web browser does. So if you want to connect your client computer to a web server to request the document or to search for a document or search for a data, then what you have to do is you have to web browser what the web browser does is it properly format the requested comment and then display the documents in the client computer. It is also used to display the files in the local computer from your own computer or to download the files that are meant to be displayed, and it also allows you to send and receive email. Then each web page that you are seeing on the website or a web is written using a language called HTML, that is hypertext markup language. Then the term server means it is a computer that is not to everyone, that it is a program that helps you to that runs on a computer and is responsible for replying to the web browser's request. The client computer sends the request and the data will be stored in the server. Depending upon the URL associated with that, the server will direct you to the correct URL, and the data will be, or the response will be sent back to the client. So when you use a browser, to request a page on the website, browser makes a web connection to the server using the protocol HTTP. Protocol means it is a set of rules. So URL means Uniform Resource Locator. So the address to which you are sending the resource the client is sending the request is the URL, and HTTP is the rule or how you are requesting the page. If it is HTTP, it stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So what is URL? It is Uniform Resource Locator. It is the web address that provides a unique specific location for a particular resource on the internet. So it contains information about what you are looking for as well as the protocol whether you are using to access it. If it can be an FTP, HTTP or a HTTPS or a file. FTP means file transfer protocol. HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol, and HTTPS means a hypertext transfer protocol. In here the messages sent and received will be encrypted, that is HTTPS. Then it contains the host name of the computer where the content is stored. Then it also contains the location on the site where the content is stored. For example, https colon slash slash www dot name of the site sample.com and slash the page or the content. If you know the content of the page where the data you need is, you can specify that page or that link, and a request is sent to the server. It tells the browser where to find the resource on the internet. Then comes HTTP, next term. It stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP, it's the method for encoding and for transferring the information, transporting the information from the client, means browser or a browser and a web server. The information exchanged between the client and the server will be in the form of hypertext documents from which the word HTTP got its name. Then comes the final term. That is what we are going to learn is HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. These are the building blocks of web pages, HTML. So you all know that a client computer sends a request to the server receives the request, interprets it, and then sends a response to the client. So the client sends the HTTP request to server, and the server gives the response in the form of a document, and that document, it is a HTML document, and the browser reads the HTML documents, and it creates a DOM. DOM means document object model, and then renders the page on the client computer. So next term is DOM. What is DOM? DOM means object document object model. That is, document means it represents the objects or the elements in the web pages. Objects means all the building blocks, links, images, paragraph, all that things that you see on the web page. All these are called as DOM. DOM. So these are some of the basics terms that you will be learning in HTML. Let's see in the next part.